Hey guys, Kevin here. Just still with customers actually, but they wanted some time, so I broke away to do this video for you on the FR3. And man, I totally forgot that they just put this on sale. I think I updated the price yesterday. This whole row, we had the window stickers painted, and it's because of similar reasons. Like this one was literally at our Cathedral City store, which is out by Palm Springs, a couple hours from here. This small store out there, they grabbed this coach right when we took it in, this store took it in, and we actually purchased it from somebody. We didn't end up with this by accident. We purchased it on purpose. It was a good rig, clean unit, and so we paid for it. We had the clear coat redone because it was not quite as shiny as we'd like, but they took it, thought they had a deal, I guess, but had it wrapped up for a couple months, it seemed like, maybe a month and a half. Turns out the deal wasn't really there, and so we had them send it back to us. We just got it back, and then because it's been here for more than 30 days, they start panicking, and they drop the price $10,000. So it's been $79,900, which is even painted up here on the window. That means 2015. 79, just so we can walk by and know what the price is. But now $69,988, so truly amazing price for this one. Just come around to some of the storage here, and so I'll show you how the exterior looks as far as the glossiness of it. So I think they might have even painted on a couple of these decals like these. That's typically what they'll do, or at least clear cut, but either way it just looks fresh and much nicer than most that are several years old. The first compartment down here is the propane. It's a nice big propane tank. Then you have your hydraulics. That's just a little access door for your hydraulics, for your jacks. This is the generator here. So you've seen this thing has a ton of storage. So far all three compartments are not storage. I'm just kidding. So the 4,000 Awning quiet gas generator. Now we've got some storage compartment happening here. Here we go. And these have that plastic lining, kind of like a storage container. It's easy to take care of, wash out, etc. Let's take a look at the tires. I don't remember if we replaced them yet or if they're original. They look like an aftermarket brand, so I bet you we just replaced them when it came in. But I'm trying to find a date code. I'm gonna have to go find it on a different one, but bottom line is if they were over 5 years old, 5 years or older, and being that this is a 2015, typically we'd be getting it with 6-7 year old tires. We automatically replace them, but this brand, Sumitomo, which is a good Japanese brand, I think, that we typically put on from this place local that we take all their coaches to. And they try to give us a good quality, but not super crazy expensive tire. And so that is one of the ones we use. So chances are that is a new tire, but we'll confirm that. Dump station, very simple, good layout, just light inside. Access point, you can drop everything down there, keep your door closed, and connect down below. We also have the outside shower, hot and cold. This indicates that we flushed the system out. And here is the storage that goes all the way through. And there's also your 30 amp service. This is a converter that just helps charge everything up. Let's get another view of this. So you can see, you look really close where, these were decals before that were starting to crack and peel, and by replacing the clear coat over the top, it makes it look, honestly even shinier than it was when it came in originally. A little scratch to this decal there. They clear coated over it, but there's a little tiny tear in that 3. So I'm just going to point out even minor stuff so you can see every little thing and there's no surprises. This is the big storage compartment that goes across the other side. So you can see the framing inside here, how it's put together. The condition looks good. And there's a little drain action there. You can drain out if you. Some people will fill out with ice and put drinks inside. There's a little storage. Yeah, plenty of storage over here too. There's already a drain built in there. This is an electric awning. There's access point here to get to some plumbing. Nothing too exciting. That's your hot water heater, probably 6-gallon hot water heater. Good sized compartment over here. You do have an outside TV, speakers. And then there's just access to your batteries there, your house batteries, which have this plastic cover over the top. So for Winnebago, Forest River is actually known to have the widest entry door. So I think it's a 30-inch door, I want to say. But you also have the side and backup cameras. There's your side cameras, which is a pretty cool spot to have it instead of up on the mirror. Because if you ever had this mirror get taken out, which has happened, then you've got nothing on the side to show you anything, where even if something dramatic like that happened, you still have your side camera attached, hopefully below. Let me take a look at the date code again for the tires on this one. But it does look fresh. I like to be able to provide a date code just so I said I've done it. One of these should have it. What happens is they turn them around and it's on one side or the other. And they're supposed to leave it on at least one. But maybe it didn't work out with this time. But the bottom line is, it's just standard procedure for us to know the tires are fresh. And even if they're like close to 5 years old, we don't mess around with the aged tires. But the condition looks great, so my guess is that those were replaced, probably by us when we first got it. This indicates that smog check. That's the very first step in buying or getting a used vehicles. We take it to a third party that does the oil for the engine, generator, and chassis safety inspection. And then once that passes, and we say, okay, we're gonna sell this unit. We're gonna keep this unit. Then it goes to the next step, which is kind of an initial clean, maybe a clear coat if it needs it or something like that, and then onto the floor for sale. So you've got a 3-step entry here, actually 5-step entry. Turn your main power in here. There's your awning control. So, push your awning and I guess you have to hold it down. There it goes. So I would probably recommend that we put on a new awning material, because this is still, it's not 100% trash yet, but there's not a lot of life left in that. So like I probably would, that's one of my recommendations, and I would ask them to do that. They have the ability to say no, but they're usually pretty good about stuff like that, and so I think that's probably something that I could probably work into the deal. So it's not the total end of its rope, but you can see the sun has got to it to some extent. Oops. And I mean, it may last another year like that, or 2 years, but nobody wants to spend even 70 grand and have to worry about that right away, in my opinion. So but there is the awning out. If you replaced it, it would get the same kind of awning and everything. So here we are entering the motorhome. Got like a kind of tall closet here. And this floor plan is very popular. Let's see what I can find. So the front bed overhead here, I noticed this is a big magnet over here, and it holds this piece into place. But I noticed this one on this side needs to be reattached. So I was going to show you. that at least we need to re-screw that in and force it so that it sits up flush like it's supposed to. But otherwise, I can still put it down. And that is basically like a bed for 2 people up there. You have LED lights throughout. That is LED. All these lights are LEDs, which is going to help you basically not use up your batteries as much. Just have your lights on. You know, normal incandescent bulbs will just eat up your batteries really quick. So I almost forgot, and I'm not sure if my photos indicated this or not. I'll have to look, because I just remembered this as I looked. These are all newly upholstered seats, and they did the whole coach. So that's pretty amazing. I don't know if that was in the deal they were trying to do with the other customer, or if we just did it naturally because it had some wear to it. There's the jacks. How many miles are on this thing? 32,498. Get that in here. There's a little bit of glare, but there you see the miles, hopefully. Start her up. Choose standard. I can't remember if I was holding the camera this way or this way. I'm gonna keep it this way. You got LED light switch, just like lights in the front, I think that light up. This shade is electric. I'm gonna close that actually. When it's started, it only goes to a certain level so you can still see out. Yeah, these seats are nice, the material. You can tell it's heavier duty than what came with it originally. This is one of the rare motorhomes that you could actually have this down and you could still drive with it. Your head doesn't hit the top here, and the windshield starts right where this edge is anyway. But if you needed it for storage, you could technically do that. I'd probably be putting it up anyway. So we come over here to the cabinets. These were flip down cabinets. A little bit of storage up here. But yeah, this was all totally reupholstered. This is a pull-out queen bed. It does have a little kick out for your feet. Gotta watch out for that. So there's a little bit of a footrest here. This was all totally reupholstered too. This is also a pretty unique dinette because of all the dinettes out there. They've got the little bit taller table, a little bit bigger table, a bigger seating area with a little bit of a wraparound. It's just a totally different shape than everybody else's, and it's nice, comfortable. Got a little storage down below here on each side. Just as an example, I see, like I said, I'm trying to point out blemishes of any kind. You've obviously they've been storing stuff in here, and over time you start to wear off the edges of this stain or tape even. But a simple stain pen, remark that up and you wouldn't even know it was there. Just little things that I've done before. I think I even have one in my office. There's a couple marks over here too. I mean, it's pretty minor, but you touch that up with a stain pen and it's pretty much as good as new. So the TV is also a cabinet door, so you have storage behind there. Decent amount of counter space, double sink. I like that size window. Typical stove, 3-burner, microwave oven. Everything's looking good. By the way, there aren't any unusual or any kind of smells at all, good, bad, or indifferent. It just smells like totally nothing in here. Fridge smells clean. I don't smell even cleaner smells, just smells like it should. So this shower was a pretty cool edge. I think they're still using it in some of their models because just this little bit of curve they give you, it adds enough room to an already pretty decent sized shower that you feel like you have a little bit more elbow room in there. So just your control center here. Tank levels and all that stuff. You do get plastic gravity flow toilet, decent amount of counter space in here, a little bit of storage over here. I think a little bit just a holding place to put stuff over here, and a little bit of storage down there. Let's see. These slides were pretty much when they came out anyway. It was basically the deepest slide that you could get for a Class A. I want to say it's like 32 to 36 inches deep, which provides so much floor space. And I think in 2015 was the first year that they made a king size bed in the bedroom. It was originally a queen. This is the pad that goes on top of the table if you're trying to make that dinette into another sleeping space. So this I would totally just get rid of. This like Tempur-Pedic cover, if you want it, let me know. But otherwise, it's something we typically toss once it gets to the cleaning department. Storage back here all the way down. Yeah, all the cabinets in here are very clean. Got a good size hanging closet here. Couple drawers. Drawers are nice and clean inside. Can't remember if this TV lifts up too, but I don't think it does. Storage. There's a plug if you need it on this side. One more over here. All pretty good sized drawers. There's your fuses, breaker box, another storage compartment over here. Hers and hers, I guess. His and hers. And then what's kind of cool is that you have a really nice size bedroom window, which not all motorhomes have. I don't think there's any storage under the bed, so I'm not going to break my back holding it up with one arm. But yeah, I think that's pretty much that. Let me show you one more thing. I don't think I showed you all the other cabinets over here. They got their emergency contacts up here for anything related to the motorhome. Cargo carrying capacity 2351. But yeah, I didn't go through any of these yet. So plenty of drawers. Your remote controls. Another remote control. And then under the sink storage. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, there's a piston. I did this myself actually by accident the other day. But this piston needs to be replaced so that the door stays open. It attaches onto here from this side, I think. But basic stuff that would go right onto the work order. So that's pretty much it. Any other questions? Please let me know. But the floor looks good. I don't see any problems. All right, there you have it.